Right, just before we go, I'm going to kill Ocelot to show you the Easter egg. So I'm going to use a shotgun on him to send him fucking flying. That's the coolest thing about shooting enemies. They just go fucking flying every single time you shoot them. So fun to play with.
You can't go changing the future like that.
Why not? Why can't we go changing the future? Oh wait, yeah, it's so that it's because it means you can't technically. You've erased Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 from existence.
Exactly.
Metal Gear 1 and 2 will still exist, but Metal Gear Solid onwards won't. Like I said, Ocelot is just that important.
Yep. Well, for Metal Gear Solid 1, 2 and 4, the other games not so much, because Ocelot wasn't really involved. Except for when he and Eva tried to break Big Boss out one time in, after this mission back in 1969, I think it was. And the reason why Ocelot wanted to save him was because he idolised Big Boss. Because throughout this entire game, he has a personal grudge against Snake because he got his ass kicked by him ever since then. He always wanted to be top dog. He likes to overtake Big Boss. But the thing is, though, he starts to idolise him as well.
Oh.
And he respects Snake as a soldier as well.
That's what they were making you build. Yes, the Shagohod, the dreaded behemoth.
And there's our Metal Gear of
the predecessor of Metal Gear.
Yep.
Actually, it turns out Granin and Sokolov, they were two scientists who were forced to build the robot rope. Pardon me. And the Shagohod was obviously Sokolov's work, but Granin had one called Metal Gear. So, believe it or not, the Soviets decided to go with the Shagohod, which is, kind of like the predecessor to Metal Gear.
Okay.
Finished until we complete Phase 2. Phase 2. The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War. The end of the Cold War? Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin. A world war. I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help. Got it. Let's go.
Don't look down, Sokolov.
No, just throw him off.
Don't look down.
Could you imagine, say if before I came here, Snake accidentally shot the ropes, and the ropes, what happens is that you shoot the ropes, you can actually get the soldiers to fall off the bridge, and they can just fall into the sea, right? If they did that, and as soon as he went to this cutscene, he'd fall down, and be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have shot those ropes.
Someone coming?
Yeah.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Oh, God.
That's from the pain. One of the Cobra units.
Yeah, and we'll meet him later on.
Yeah, that's a boss fight. And you'll have to fight those Hornets as well as him.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
I love Morgan's face.
It looks like Brian Fury from Tekken.
Yeah.
That's what Simon said when he first saw him. Because he wanted to play through this game. Because yesterday he wanted to play through this game, and when he first saw Vulcan, he's like, that's like Brian Fury.
Yeah, I can see the similarities.
These will make a fine gift for me. This can't be happening. Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
The boss has betrayed us? No.
No. And she can also disarm pistols.
No.
Which is, that is actually quite awesome, though. That is quite awesome.
Oh god, she's actually broken his arm.
Yeah.
I love the look on his face when right after she's done it. It's a real look of pain.
That is something I do like about Big Boss more than Solid Snake. The thing about Big Boss is that he's like Snake, he's badass, and he's funny. But the thing about Big Boss is that he's much more relatable as a person, because he was actually the original Snake. He was the proper human being. Yeah, he's actually more human as well. And he had like more emotions than Snake. Not to say Snake wasn't emotionless, but Big Boss had more emotions to him.
I'm seeing them claws in his wrists and I'm thinking, oh god, he's trying to copy Wolverine.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But they're not actually claws on his actual knuckles, so no, it don't count.
Yeah, do you know what they're supposed to be? They're bullets.
Really?
Yeah, there are bullets that attach for him, and then you can actually shoot electricity out of them. Makes sense. This
doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I think I said that, didn't I?
No, you said it did.
No, it doesn't make sense. What do I mean? I mean, I like to say it doesn't make sense.
And why is he reaching for her hand right after she broke his freaking arm? And is clearly proven herself to be a traitor. And they were talking in front of him about how they were going to kill him.
No idea.
What the hell?
Yep, now he's being chucked off.
And now, that's why you shouldn't have taken her hand.
Yep.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
But, you know, Snake. Very hard to kill.
Yep.
I love the water effects here.
Hmm.
I know I say this a
I've
lot
gotta
in
say
a lot
that-
of games,
I've gotta
but
say-
it really does look good.
I've got to say, when Metal Gear Solid 3 first came out on PlayStation 2, I did think it was one of the best looking games on the PS2 at the time.
It probably was.
And
You know,
even 2006.
it's up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's one of the better looking best looking PS2 games.
Snake, can you hear me? Yeah, just barely. Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
All two does a yes.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected. We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
So now we get to learn how to cure ourselves when we're injured.
Yeah. Now, what's interesting about the cure is that every single time you treat an injury, you can actually, increase the character's health as well. So your life bar increases as you treat your injuries.
Yeah. She will go through with you how to fix your
Actually, depending on
injuries, but does she ever go through it again?
No, she only does this one time.
So you have to remember what she says.
Well, the game can help you in the help mode, because when you go into the game, you go to options, go to help mode, and it'll tell you what to do there.
Alright, so if you're, say you finish the codec call and you get called away and then you come back and you've completely forgotten at that point there is a way to actually look into it.
For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
You can't really do anything else until you've treated the wounds, haven't you?
Nah, because otherwise you're just going to be staying here all day.
Well,
So we have to go to the cure mode to treat these wounds, so what we do is we just go through...
so lacerations is disinfect, suture,
When fracture,
styptic, and then wrap up, bandage.
Yep.
And for fracture, it's... what is it again? Splint?
Yeah, splint and bandage.
Okay.
This is bloody painful when he does this.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Those muscles. So now it's just like a case of getting Snake out.
We're coming to get you.
Pretty much.
Stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
I'm not going to gush over the water. I'm not going to gush over the water.
That's the Sorrow, by the way.
Sorrow.
Yeah, in the cutscene, near the end of the game, when you talk to the boss about her backstory before you fight her, in the cutscene it shows you that person is actually the Sorrow when the boss had to, when the boss had to kill him on her mission.
Okay.
When the boss had to kill Sorrow when it's the same cases with Snake's story.
Yeah. Wasn't the Sorrow her partner?
Yeah, partner and good friend. But one of them had to die.
We'll be seeing something similar to that soon, won't we?
Mm-hmm.